Hi guys, it's Jamie here from Random Videos 1997-1, and today we're going to be reviewing the 4-port USB hub and RAM heatsink from Budget Gadgets. Okay, so first we're going to be taking a look at the 4-port USB hub, and it's a standard USB hub as far as USB hubs go. It comes in a nice little casing, and if you apply pressure you can take it straight out of that, and that just keeps it nice and secure when it's in transport. So you can see on this side we've got one USB port here. This is standard USB 2.0, but I think they do have a 3.0 version, or they have a 3.0 version of a USB hub. I saw it on their Facebook page. Then we've got 3 USB ports here, and we've got a little indicator light. On the top we've got a micro USB, and that's for connecting it up to the computer. And this one actually has an extra special feature in it, and that is that this other black hole next to the micro USB port is actually so that you can connect an extra power cable up to it, which means these are going to be 5 volts each rather than 5 volts getting split by 4 ways. Inside this little box that comes with it, you can see it's got a picture of the USB hubs on it, and in the front all the colours they come in. So we've got some purple, some orange, so we've got some purple, some pink, some green, some black, and some white like the one you're seeing now. On the side it's got supported devices, it's got like printers, laptops, external disks, drives, cameras and mice. And then here it's got product features, and I'll just get that in so you guys can stop, pause it if you want to. Okay, and then the bottom part, system requirements, and that is any version of Windows, almost any version of Mac, and one available USB port. And it's got the barcode, the USB symbol and all that. On the side it's got the features showing where the USB hubs are, so you can see it's got 1 to 4 USB hubs pointed out, and then it's got the little case marked out here in red, and then back to the 4-port USB hub for high-speed universal serial bus. So there's the top of the box, nothing on that, and neither's the bottom. And what actually comes in this box is the USB cable that they supply for the it's just a small box. It's not actually the same size as the actual hub itself, so it just comes for the USB cable. And that USB cable is fairly short, but it's just long enough so that you don't have to have something that either sticks out like a memory stick, which could get snapped. So like if I had this in the USB hub, if this was like if the hub was dead up against the PC, like say it had a bit that came out here and plugged in, that could easily get snapped off. And when I bought this memory stick, at least memory sticks were quite expensive. This is 8 gig and it was about £20. But now you can pay under that and get 32 gigs, so it shows how much solid state storage has gone down in memory in prices per gigabyte. So the USB just plugs into there like this, and the other end will go into your PC. Then you can plug as many devices in as you want to, whatever 4 devices in that you want to. So here I've just got an arrangement of memory sticks that I can plug straight into this device. Here's 3, and let's move that one over, actually, might make it a bit easier. And here's the 4th one, and you can see, get this one up, you can see the memory sticks with housings on still fit into this, so they're far enough apart that you can have housings on the memory sticks, because sometimes the housings won't fit in, but you can see that it's literally got just enough space between them. You can just see light behind it. It's got just enough space between them to put these two together, and these have fairly big housings. It's a Sky Sports memory stick. Well, I'll show you the logo actually. So it's an official Sky Sports memory stick. I got that from someone who works at Sky. SanDisk, this is a Cruiser Blade edition, Cruiser Slice edition, 8 gigabytes, and then we got a SanDisk, it's only 512 megabytes, and you can see people used to use 512 megabyte memory stick. I was actually given this one, and this is a U3 drive which comes with all the automatic systems on it. So if you've got any of those, they'll be fine to fit in with other devices connected. And this is just a non-branded one that someone gave me. So that's it as far as the USB hub goes. When it's transporting, you put it in this nice little case like this. There's nowhere to put the wire, but you can either just leave it plugged in or take it with you in the box that's supplied. So as far as the USB hub goes, I think we're done reviewing that, because from now everyone knows how to connect this end to the PC and plug USB devices into it. So let's move over to the RAM heatsink. Okay guys, so as far as the RAM goes, we had to cut because I didn't actually have any RAM out. And anyone will know that knows me will know I have RAM always, like spare RAM, all sorts. I have a whole arrangement of PC parts. So the housing is just a plastic bit at the front, and it's got some like stickering from where it's been stored in their warehouses, nothing special. And it's actually supplied with two like little manual leaflets. They both seem to be exactly the same, so it hasn't been said if it's aluminium or copper, but one simple test. Yeah, that's aluminium. You can tell from the noise it makes like that sort of noise, and when it's got something else in it, it's a definite sound, that sort of noise. If it was copper, it'd have a sort of ring noise to it, as if you go and drop a coin on the table or something that's a copper coin, well, they're mostly copper, you'd see the sort of noise that makes. It's like an aluminium noise. And I've actually managed to take the heatsink apart by mistake, so yeah. So let's show you the specifications. So there's general features, there you go, and here is the specifications. Okay, so obviously this is in blue. I have got some RAM to put in it, but well, this is very old RAM, and anyone that knows me, like I said, will know I always have RAM. But for some reason I've been looking around all the places for about 10 minutes now where I keep RAM, and all I could find was this ancient bit of RAM that's from like 10 years ago. And you can see how big RAM was then. It won't actually fit in a heatsink. So it's not a problem with the heatsink. Most newer computers, the heatsink will fit over fine. I'm not sure how, it probably does leave about that much in it actually. But yeah, I'm not actually gonna take the sticky bit, like, covers off and apply the heatsink, just because this RAM is really not worth putting a heatsink on. I'm going to put it on like another PC, because the PC in my system right now already has some of these on, because they were supplied with the RAM. But then what you do is you put these little pegs over the top here, and I actually managed to scratch it, being the idiot I am, not knowing how to get the pegs off, so I pulled them off with a pair of pliers, and realised I should have just snapped this open and they would have fallen off. But yeah. So you put the pegs on and that holds it down nice and sticky, and then that will go straight into your system. And basically what a heatsink does is it takes the heat that comes off the RAM little memory chips here, especially with older RAM, it gets a lot hotter, and then it will disperse it evenly, and that will get cooled or extracted by the fan. And generally your RAM's quite near the CPU, which has a lot of heat coming off it, so it's always good to just cool it down with these, because it spreads it evenly rather than all clogging up on like moving to the middle or something. It's going to disperse it evenly over that, and your extractor fans or other fans you have in your system will cool it off and extract it out of the system like they should do. So it's just a little thing that doesn't cost very much money, but it could potentially stop your RAM from burning out, especially if you leave your computer on all day and all night like me. I don't leave it on 24/7, but it's on all day and most of the night. A lot of the times I use my PC all the time. Okay guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this review, and a very big thank you to Budget Gadgets for sending us this stuff over for review. And you can go and check out their website at budgetgadgets.com or .co.uk. I'm not too sure what one it is, but the links to these products will be in the description. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.